Hey there, Ishables! Welcome back to Is It Good, your online uphalos for book enthusiasm. For today's episode, here's a big shout out to one of my subscribers, Miss Sheila Marie De Leon, for leaving this comment on my previous video, where she asked me to read Tuesdays with Morrie and rate it in my next video, which is this one. You might have heard of Tuesdays with Morrie from the American series Gilmore Girls, where Lorelai Gilmore described it as a book you can skip.
Tuesdays with Morrie? Skip that.
I'm sorry, Lorelai. Please don't attack me with your witty rebuttals, but I think otherwise. Mitch Albom's Tuesdays with Morrie, An Old Man, a Young Man, and Life's Greatest Lesson is a memoir published in 1997, and it even topped the New York Times non-fiction bestsellers list in the same year. The main character is the book's author, Mitch Albom, a sports writer and husband burned out from chasing superficial success. 16 years after graduation, Mitch crosses paths with his former sociology professor at Brandeis University, Morris S. Schwartz, or Morrie, through Morrie's interview on the television show Nightline, where he finds out that his elderly professor is battling amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, or ALS, a progressive disease in the nervous system that leads to muscle control loss. Despite all the struggles though, Morrie enjoys life without fearing death and conforming to societal pressure. Allow me to share pieces of his spiritual background as well. Morrie was Jewish, but he became agnostic after his father's death during his teenage years. As he aged, however, he started to crave spiritual purpose, so he navigated Christianity and Buddhism, which eventually shaped his spiritual compass. While Mitch was caught up in the constant desire for success in society's terms, deep inside his heart longed for Morrie's wisdom. Morrie was unmarried and lived alone, so Mitch would visit every Tuesday to accompany his old professor. Morrie enjoyed the company, offering advice and helping people live their lives free from a society that defines who they are and what they should do. The essence of this book is Morrie's quotable pieces of advice on life and dreams. I believe that this book remains socially relevant, and allow me to explain why. The societal trend that Morrie criticized the most in the book was hustle culture, as it fuels greed, comparison, and envy. He mentioned that there is no point in showing off for people above you because they will still belittle you nevertheless, and bragging to those below you because they will only envy you. In short, status will get you nowhere. I highly believe that there is a link between hustle culture and constantly wanting something more, may it be internally or materially. Most of the time, we enslave ourselves to work thinking that maybe someday we'll be happy or satisfied with our lives. But hey, I'll tell you what. One thing I've learned in college is that happiness is not a destination, but a state of mind. We shouldn't deprive ourselves of acknowledging and celebrating the small glories in our everyday lives by looking too much into the future and thinking that we can only be happy when you achieve this or when you buy that or arrive at a certain destination. Morrie also said that people are so in a hurry that they have not found meaning in their lives, so they're running all the time looking for it, thinking that the next car, the next house, or the next job can give them happiness. Then they find that those things are empty too, so they keep running. Want me to name an example we all know? The greed of corrupt politicians. One luxury car cannot satisfy them, so they end up buying 40. And as if riding an airplane itself is not a privilege, someone out there has to purchase private jets, all while ordinary Filipinos are struggling to make ends meet in a system that's designed for them to struggle constantly. And the worst of it all? They will keep running for office and in pursuit of these material things. They won't stop until then. Told you this book was highly relevant and is still highly relevant in today's society. I've also noticed that Morrie's lessons are mostly paradoxes. When paired with love, small and trivial things become great contributions to society, such as being a responsible citizen. Another takeaway from the memoir is that the less we overthink or enslave ourselves to societal pressure, the happier we become. And this is the secret to Morrie's fulfilled life. Even his death after succumbing to ALS did not put an end to his life, as his memory and legacy continues to live on, and it serves actually as a breath of fresh air into this busy and rushing world. If you want to master the art of being happy in this society, this book is a must-read. For my verdict on Tuesdays with Morrie, I rate this book 11 out of 10 for its beautiful story about a beautiful soul. I added an additional point to the already perfect score because this book actually moved me to tears when Morrie passed away. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry for the spoil. So I must say, it is a good read. Together, may we all lead a life filled with happiness and free from the pressure of achieving success that is merely defined by society. Thank you for watching Ishables. Goodbye till the next chapter.